Hello, hi, it's Liz here and I'm back with prompt 12 of Defemerember, which is Bookmark and Black and White. So I think quite a straightforward one. But first of all, I want to show you this little guy. We bought this and this is going to be today's photograph. I've gone a bit squeegee. I'm really not very good at taking these Polaroids. It's hard to line up in that little pink camera, but anyway, I've got him in the main on the tree, so that will be going in the journal today. And I got this in a gorgeous little gift shop, which is just 5 minutes up the road in the neighbourhood. So I took a little video while I was there, and it's at the end of the video, and you can have a wee look at the gorgeous gift shop and all the little felt ornaments and things that they've got. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It's just like Millie with a red coat on. And you might catch a glimpse of Millie in the video in the shop as well. So yeah, so Black and White and Bookmark. So we'll just leave that over here just now, and we have our bits and bobs. So Black and White, I've got these. These are Dilutions die cuts by Rangers, Rangers. Yeah, so there's them. I've got a piece of white card, and I also have this book which I have used lots and lots. There's not many pages of it that haven't been touched. It's got lots of nice nature pictures in it, and yeah, and it's all black and white, so yeah, really good. It's the New Times Nature Diary, Derwent May. I got it in a charity shop. Let's see, £1.99 for it, and yeah, so I'm going to use these 2 pages today. I'm going to use one to decorate a page and one to make the bookmark. So we can just leave that aside for the moment. So yes, a page in the book. So I'm going to make my bookmark with this, and a page in the book with this and this. Really, really easy, but I think, hoping, quite effective. There's a page I picked out which I thought might be quite good, that had black and white. Was it this? Was it that? It was the back of this one. That was it. I thought the black and white on the music page, and then just simply, I think maybe I'm going to cut round this bit out and then just decorate it and not bother colouring them in, and just keeping it black and white like that. So that's the plan. So the first thing we want to do is cut round this little outline. I think I will just cut out and use a little bit of artistic license to not cut out those skinny little leaves at the side there, because who has time to cut out the little skinny bits when there's lots and lots of other bits on the picture, and nobody will know. Well, apart from me and, you know, you guys. Guys, do you know, I'm not sure. That's the first that slipped out, you guys. I hear people saying that on videos, and I think, oh, I'm not sure if I like people. I would rather say folks, you folks. But there you go, it slipped out, you guys. So maybe I've been watching too many other videos where people have just been using that phrase, and I'm just not sure if I like it, but it's been said now. So Only me and you folks will know that I didn't cut out those little skinny leaves. And who knows when we get to this bit here. Oh, there's that black one's gone. And I think maybe, yeah, it might be worth cutting out this little row. Let me just get a chunk of that off. I think I'm going to have to cut it this way round. And then go in and neaten it up. Now, having said that, I think that little one's probably enough. There. So, we have, I'm just going to leave that raw edge. And I am wondering if I want to take it to the sewing machine. But I'm going to, I don't think I will because I've covered up most. That's quite bold against that illustration, isn't it? I do like that. I want to see as much of it as I can. Get the bunny in. I think I'm going to go with that. That's really pretty, isn't it? I think so. Right, I'm just going to stick that down. Just use my Pritt stick. And that's the only thing about using a book like this. You've always got to decide which side of the page you like. But when it comes to bunnies and hares, they're always going to win, aren't they? Over some sort of strange looking duck. Yeah. So we are having salmon for our dinner tonight, for tea tonight. Salmon en croûte, with some homemade potato wedges. Yum. And I think there's some broccoli there too, and some green beans. So that sounds like a nice tea, I think. I've managed to get glue all over that one. Here we are. That's quite pretty. Yes. Right, let's stamp number 12. good. Right, let's make our bookmark. So, what do you think? That's nice, isn't it? Let's leave it over there. And for this, I am going to get ink all over it by the look of it. I'm going to cut round it anyway. So I'm going to stick it onto that white card and then I'm going to cut round it. And that's going to be my bookmark. And then I might stitch. Now, you know, I wasn't going to cut round it. I was going to just cut it because I wanted to cut it, make a square. Right, the ink is rubbing off. So there we go. If we catch it early enough. Right, so first thing I'm going to do is stick it on to the white card and then we will use the trimmer to trim it straight. So we'll just plonk that on there. Plonk, that's a good word, isn't it? Plonk, plonk it on. And then I could say, plonk it on, you guys. No. This will make a nice, big, broad bookmark. Yes, happy with that. Ooh. Put that round in there. Put them in the bin. Right. Yeah, fine. It's just a wee bit grubby. Now, do we want flower? Or do we not want a flower? It does add something to it, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch round first, then I'm going to put a little eyelet grommet in there and put something black and white fluffing out the top, but I'm going to go to the machine first and give it a little stitch round because I think that will finish this one off, and then we will put that there and get a little grommet on it. So I'll be back. Okay, I'm back from the sewing machine and we will just leave some little tails because I quite like that. And then, yeah, add this, but we'll do our little grommet first. And I've got some bits to tie in. So, have we got a black or a white? There's a white. But maybe a black would be better. Yes. Right, so we want to use, that's the 3/16, yes. So I'm using 3/16 to cut the hole and the 2 silver cubes. So we will guess where the centre is, about there. Pop that in. Give it a good old squeeze. There we are. And just pop that back in there. I swithered and swayed so much for a long time about getting one of these And I'm so glad that I did get one eventually, because I have used it a lot. And before, I had one of those hammer style ones. And, but having bought, oh, that's a wee bit odd. Having bought the crocodile, it's just so much better than the hammer. Oh, I surely didn't decide to keep that for another day. So we're just going to tie a bit of twine around this. And make it a bit fancy. Tie a bow. See if we can get it. So it was the final, we watched the final of Strictly Come Dancing last night, and Chris won. I think he was pretty much the favourite to win. Everyone was so good though, but yeah, he won, so that was nice. Yeah, happy with that. And I think this does finish off the spots here somehow, just by good chance. Pick up the spots on the sari silk there. So that's good. Right, we'll just have this coming off the edge a little bit. Can maybe just curl it a bit, although it's a bookmark, so it should really be flat, shouldn't it? Well, we won't bother. Right, so that's our black and white page. Let me just push everything out the way, and yeah, I like how that fluffs up the top there. And it will be quite handy having a bookmark in this big book, because quite often when I'm looking through it and looking for a page that might do, I'll be able to mark it before I come on to do my video with my bookmark. Yeah. And I can write on the back of that if I want. Now, I need to find a spot for Spot. Remember and stay on and watch the... I'm wondering if I should just put them over here. And I can just write here. I think I might do that. I'm just going to put it on with some of this. This is called heat tape, and it just looks a little bit like faux old sellotape that you get in some books and things. So, and usually I would write the date, but I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to write that I'm trying to remember what the name of the shop is. I think it's called Number 76, but I don't want to write that just now because I'm not sure. I'm just going to write, we bought this little felt dog. And then I can leave a gap, gift shop, and write it in there because I think it's called number 76. It looks so much like Millie. Yeah, just a couple of sentences to jot that down. He'll go back in the tree, or she'll go back in the tree, and that's me. So that's it for today. Thanks for joining me. If you've enjoyed the video, a thumbs up, but please stay on and have a wee look at the gift shop. Bye for now.